In a time of turmoil, Cemair is expanding its operations. We hope you enjoy this video. Please hit like and subscribe. For those of you who do not know Cemair, I don't blame you. Until very recently, Cemair was a small private charter airline with a fleet of 34 planes and owned by a former pilot. What is interesting is that this small airline has entered the commercial space and increased its operations by 50%. In a time where South Africa's largest operators like SAA and Cemair, British Airways and Kulula.com are in business rescue and still grounded. Here are 5 key points that you should take out of the news.
The airline and travel industries are not dead. The norm these days for a business experiencing a sudden drop in revenues is to retrench and downscale. And we have all heard the stories of tens of thousands of pilots no longer employed. But local demand still exists. With new entrants into the commercial space like Cemair and Airlink, means that they see the opportunity.
Bargain shopping. With the demand low over the last couple of months and many of the bigger players out of commission, aeroplanes can be purchased at a significantly reduced cost. This allowed airlines like Cemair to ramp up their fleet by adding new planes.
Larger operators were just too heavy. Right-sizing your business is not wrong. And unfortunately, while everything is going well, there seems like no need for it. However, while smaller airlines have increased their cash holdings into a very healthy position, due to the overweight structures of Cemair and SAA, it is the smaller airlines that are now in the healthiest positions and able to operate again. As the smaller airlines had money to spend, lean business models, and an eye on the horizon for opportunities, they were able to snatch up the opportunities as they presented themselves, securing them a spot within the commercial industry, and a nice market share that they will not give up very easy. The problem that the larger operators also experienced was the size of their airplanes. With the majority of their planes being large, 6 seats per row, this meant that they had to fill up the plane or operate at a loss for a specific flight. With the smaller airlines rather focusing on smaller airplanes, max 4 seats per row. This means that their break-even is lower, and overall they have the potential to be a much more profitable business, even within a very competitive market.
More competition means more competitive pricing. Some of the smaller routes within South Africa only had 3 airlines operating a specific route. This meant that demand would easily exceed supply, and the airlines were able to ramp up the prices on that basis. Well, no longer. With some of the smaller routes now estimated to have up to 6 airlines servicing these routes in the very near future, we should see much more competitive pricing within the industry, making travel across the country much more affordable.
International travel will start to pick up soon. International travel at the moment is still very quiet. However, Cemair has applied for licenses for 6 regions within Africa. This is a good indication that they see demand and opportunities on the horizon for international travel, which is a very good sign for the overall recovery of the global economy.
Thank you for watching. Until next time, this was The Easy Investor.